Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is absolute, I think it's a beautiful day. It's almost warm enough that I could be in short sleeves, but I actually like it a little bit cool. And it's better than sweating my butt off, I guess. We did a bunch of work over at the church today. So if I look a little disheveled and sound a little tired, you'll know why. Cut down a big, huge tree, cut it all up, got rid of it all. But I wanted to get out and do a little bit of plinking. And we're going to do some plinking, and we're also going to do a try at the No Pro Bottle Cap Fun Challenge. No Pro air guns. Put together this target. Got a bunch of bottle caps. He actually glued his metal bottle caps onto some cardboard, and then he took a picture of it so we could shoot at it too, which is sounds like a fun target. I don't drink beer, so I don't have any beer bottle caps, but we can maybe we'll drink some soda and do that. But we're gonna give this a try with, if nothing else, this is one of the most visually appealing guns in my collection, but it is a fantastic shooter. Absolutely beautiful. I believe it's a Manelli walnut stock. This is a Air Arms. Maybe it's not a Manelli, I don't know, but Air Arms TX200. It is an underlever 22 caliber spring powered. Look at that green on that wood. Let's take a look at the other side. The other side's not disappointing either. Very, the bluing on this is just absolutely gorgeous. If you go to a gun store and look at some, trap guns that are, thousands and thousands of dollars, this bluing will keep up with that for sure. I am shooting this gun here with these JTS Dead Center 18.1 grains. I brought out some other pellets to try, but it did good with these, so we're going to stick with it. I do have, so I have my gong out at 50 yards, my main gong. I have our silver gong at 25 yards. I brought out some of, instead of bringing out that rack of spinners that we use that are silhouettes, I brought out some of my actual 22 silhouettes. They're made out of 1/4-inch plate steel, so it is a challenge to even knock them over with an air gun. I think this gun will have no problem doing that. So I don't know if we want to do our plinking first and then do the target. Maybe we can just do a group on the sighter target. First of all, we got to start it out right and do a pating. So this gun I bought from Pyramid Air last year. It was actually in their refurb bargain bin, I guess you'd call it, and got it for a really good price. With so I had some Pyramid bucks, and I also had a coupon code, and it was in the refurb bin. And with all of that put together, it was just literally just a couple dollars over half of what one of these costs brand new. So, and I don't know what was wrong with it. The only thing, since I bought it, the safety is supposed to be an automatic setting safety. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I've actually taken it apart and replaced the grease in it. So, all right, let's reach out to 50 yards and ring the gong. Pating! So I don't know what else I could do to try to make that safety work a little bit better, but it worked that time. It actually set. mean, you guys know that I'm kind of annoyed with automatic safeties anyway, but I have this topped off with a Hammers 3 to 9 by 40 AO scope. So really, really nice scope. The Hammers are excellent values for Springer scope. All right, let's do a group on the sighter dot up in the upper left corner. All right, little low and left on that shot. No Pro only has a couple of air guns, but the ones that he has are very, very nice. A couple of Virows. I can't remember what his PCP is off the top of my head, but it's a nice one. I do remember that. Maybe a JTS. Yeah, that's better. He did dip his toes in the water initially with, I believe, a complete, maybe, which is not a bad entry-level little PCP, but I know he likes his fancy 22s, so I didn't think that complete would keep him satisfied for very long. All right, that one went a little low. So the premise of this challenge is you get up to 3 shots. So there's 10 bottle cap. Oh, crud. I guess it came out. There's 10 bottle caps, and you get up to 3 shots. If you miss the first one, you get a second shot at it, but you don't get a third shot. But if you hit the first one, you get a second shot. And if you miss the second shot, you don't get a third shot either. But if you hit the first and second shot, you do get a third shot. So each cap can be worth up to 30 points. That one went into one of those holes. Let's do one more on there, then we'll do a little bit of plinking, and then we'll circle back around and see how many bottle caps we can hit. There we go. Right, looks like we are going a little bit low. Had one shot up, but I'm going to take one more shot, see where that brought us. When I first got this, the safety did not work automatically at all. And it was suggested that a lot of times the grease that was put in there gets crusty or hard. And that I did find that with this one. I cleaned it all out and re-lubricated it, and then it started working like 1 out of every 20 shots. Now it's working like more often than not. So I think it's just maybe needing to be broken in a little bit more. So okay, that brought us back up. So I think we're good. We're gonna stick with that. So I have 5 silhouettes there. We'll knock those silhouettes down. So that didn't set that time. All right, we got a big ram on the left there. Knocked it over. That's pretty good. Those silhouettes are pretty stout. I hadn't tried shooting them with this gun yet, so I wasn't sure if the power would be there to knock over those rams. Especially, they weigh probably a good half a pound or more, maybe even. Second ram. I know it's not much of a challenge for this gun to actually hit those. I thought it was more of a challenge to actually knock them over than anything. All right, so now we've got the pig, or the first pig. I got 2 pigs and a turkey there. I need to dig back in my bucket and get a chicken in my. So when I pack everything up, I just stick all those down inside that silver gong, and then when I take them out at home, when I unpack my car, I just stick the whole thing right in the garage, and it's ready to go for the next time. So we'll have a chicken the next time, I promise. The chickens are little. All right, turkey. They just put up some new railroad ties, and for the holds the dirt inside the berm there, and there's still a gap behind it. The dirt hasn't settled in back in behind those railroad ties, so that turkey fell down. It's a big enough gap in there that I can reach down inside and grab it, though. All right, let's get that pig, last pig. I'd say it's smacking with some pretty good authority on them 1/4 inch. All right, let's get working on the challenge target here. That's gonna be a long video. Sorry about that, folks. Some people like it though. All right, so the top one. That's a miss, so I get 1 shot. Get 1 more shot at that one. I did bring my point of impact up a little bit. I wonder if it hadn't fully settled in. That can happen. All right, back on that one. I get 1 more shot at that one. That went in the same hole as the first shot. Huh. All right, so not starting it off real great, but that's okay. It says it's a fun challenge. So that one was what's that? Roma, Burra, Peroni. I don't know. All right, there's a gold one with like a white beer glass on it, I guess. All right, just caught that one on the upper edge. So now I'm shooting high. Okay, but at least I hit it. Oh, automatic safety got me. Look at that. All right, that's 2. I got 2 hits. So I guess those bottle caps measure about 1 inch. All right. looks like a good hit. Totally skunked on the first one, but now we're getting somewhere. All right. So now we have I can't read what that one is. Something premium ale. Got it. I do kind of like these challenge targets. They're a lot more challenging than just, shooting a group at a dot. Got that one. Tell you what, this is a man-sized rifle too. It's beefy. It takes a good yank to pull that cocking lever down. All right, another 3 on that one. Oh, if it wasn't for that first one, I'd be good to go. All right, the middle one I can read, Pacifico. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. Looks like that was a almost centered shot. So I am shooting a little high. Not sure where that one hit, but I don't see anything out in the cardboard, so I'm assuming I hit it. All right, one more on that one. I can see that one. That was a good hit. All right, we're redeeming ourselves so far. All right, next one down on the left is a Sam Adams. Seems like somebody likes Pacificos. I think I got that one. So the key to shooting just about any Springer well is holding it exactly the same way every time. So trying my best to put it in here and hold it the same way that I did for every shot, not restrict it. I let it free recoil. Just barely touching my cheek to the stock for my cheek weld, so I'm not restricting the movement of the gun, because if you change the way you hold that, restrict the way it can recoil in any way, you're going to change the downrange trajectory of the pellet. All right, looks like I got 2 good hits on that one so far. Oh, that one pulled high. I'm glad that was on the last shot. All right. So the next one really brings back some memories for me. My dad worked for Miller's Brewery for many years in Fulton, New York. Seen a lot of those light beer caps around the house over the years. I think he worked there for 15 or 16 years. All right, that's a good one. Good job, a good paying job, but unfortunately, the reason Miller decided to close the plant down was the union was milking the plant dry. Unions. Ooh, that one might plug. It's close. All right, so we got another one of those gold ones with the white beer glass in it. Seem to be trending over to the left on me here now. Not sure I should be shooting challenges with this gun yet. I'm not making excuses, but it is nowhere near broken in yet. I haven't shot even close to probably even close to a half a tin of pellets through it yet. I got it, I think, late last year, and then winter hit, and winter was pretty horrible. So I only got a couple of outings with it before the winter shut us down last year. All right, got 3 on that one. All right, we got 3 more to go, and then we've got a tiebreaker, which I don't think I'm going to need because I have several misses, but we'll shoot it anyway. All right, we've got another Pacifico on the left. All right, only get one more shot at that one. I think he was shooting it with his Viro at 20 yards. This is 25, so no big deal. You know, that first shot that I shot on that one, I was holding it a little bit different. Instead of making my adjustment up front, I was actually squeezing the bag, which probably restricted the recoil of the gun just a little bit. So, all right, I lost a shot on that one. Yeah, see, I gotta Got the first one. It's tough to do all this moving around and stuff when you shoot a target and you're just shooting bullseyes and stuff. It's easier to reproduce. Ooh, that one wiggled a little on me. A lot of people like these little bit longer videos though, so do some short ones, some long ones. All right, one more shot on that one. All right, I think it went into one of those two holes there, so I think I got that one. All right, one more cap here. And that one's another one of the I'll just say aroma. Not sure what that is. It was the first one was the same. First and the last one. All right. Yeah, I'm doing it to myself. Doing it again. Nice center punch. Okay. Second shot. Got it. All right, can we finish up strong? A little low and left, but it looks like I got it. Just for the sake of doing it, let's shoot one on the bonus. So he calls it a tiebreaker, but he also calls it a bonus. So I guess if you hit if you plug the red center, you get an extra 25 points. So got a number of misses, so I could really use those extra points here. Nah, went a little high. All right, let me grab that target. I'll add it up, see how he did. Stand by. Alrighty, I am back, and I don't think I did too bad. Probably could have done better, but you know what? It says it's a fun challenge. So anyway, here's the scored target. Completely missed my 2 shots on the first cap, so that was a 0. Second and third cap, I got all my shots. Fourth cap, I got all my shots. Fifth cap, I hit the first 2 shots and then pulled one high, and that one won't plug. The next one, I got the first 2 shots and missed the last one. Next one, I got all 3. The next one, I missed the first one, so I only get one more shot at it, and I did hit that one, so that's good. And then the 9th and the 10th one, I got all 3 shots, so ended up with a 210. Almost cracked the tiebreaker. It was a lot closer than it looked through the scope. But it didn't. I don't think that would plug. I don't have my scoring plug out here with me, but if I just stick a you know what? I'll take a picture of that because I think that skirt is actually breaking that red line on that. So I'm going to call it good. I'm going to take 235. So Yeah, that definitely is splitting that red ink there. So that's pretty good. Anyway, let me because I made that tiebreaker, I'm gonna do a bonus shot of my own and ring my 25-yard gong. We're already long here, so might as well go longer, right? Make sure you go check out No Pro. It's got No Pro Air and No Pro 22, two different channels for doing different things. I like to do everything on one channel, so all right, here we go. Putting! Lots of fun. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, have a great day.